Rock, paper, scissors, rocket launcher. Let's play Among Us, but got human version. Hey, rock, paper, scissors, rock, Santa. Let's play Among Us, but human version.
Mic test, mic test,
Thank you very much for that.
mic test,
Spanish.
mic test. Okay. So good morning everyone. We will start our forum. So I'd like to request our speakers, our three speakers to sit in front. Mohammed, I'd like to request our speakers, Mohammed, Rosette, and Ethan to sit in front together with the panelists. Our participants, good morning. Please take your seats, participants. Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to our Kami Naman forum together with our preschool students. And today we all gather for a very special event, the Kami Naman Preschool Forum, or would actively, or also known as actively making impacts on nature and modeling awareness naturally. We'd like to request our participants to please take your seats. Participants, please take your seats. Okay, so our forum today brings together our administrators, our teachers, and our students to talk about the planet and the environment. So before we start, we would play the short video. Thank you very much. Can you now take your seats? Okay, thank you very much. Good morning again, everyone. So we are gathered here today for a very special event, the Kaminaman Preschool Conference, or actively making impacts on nature and modeling awareness naturally. This forum brings together our administrators, our teachers, and our dear students to inspire everyone to care deeply about our planet. We are here to foster a sense of environmental responsibility and explore ways to protect endangered animals and preserve nature for future generations. Today's event aims to educate our young minds about the importance of protecting the environment and endangered animals, engage our students and teachers in activities that promote eco-friendly practices, and to highlight effective strategies for teaching environmental awareness at a very early age, and to celebrate community efforts that positively impact nature and model sustainable actions. We are honored to have today Mrs. Marivic Felipe, our preschool coordinator with us. She is now going to say the opening remarks. A round of applause for Mount Marivic.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. To our distinguished guests, headed by our ever supportive and the beautiful Mrs. Sari Cruz, and our director for administration, Mr. Peter Cruz, our director for academics, Mr. Dari Dakanay, Dr. Dari Dakanay, our ever charming principal, Mrs. Janet Kadapa, and our beautiful and gorgeous vice principal of the grade school department, Ms. Shamu Kayosano. Guest speakers, students, and preschool teachers, teacher aides, welcome to all of us. This is indeed a milestone actually for the preschool department because this is the first time that we're holding a mini conference wherein the kids will be the ones on center stage. So it's their turn now to share with us their thoughts because just like the song of Whitney Houston, that children are the future leaders. So standing or sitting in front of us today are the future leaders of our school and then eventually our country. So I won't make this long anymore. So I'd like to thank the the one who initiated this and spearheaded this activity this morning, Dr. Gary Bacanay, for coming up with this forum. So thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Margaret Felipe. So we now start our conference by calling our first speaker for the day. So the program flow will be the following. So we will have our speaker, and then we will call our first panelist. The panelists will later on ask a question to our students, and our students will be able to answer the question directly, no, from our panel. Okay? Our panelists will be able to choose just one question, and the question will be flashed with a picture here para our students will be able to hopefully have a graphical visual of the question. Okay, so our first speaker comes from grade 2. He is Isa Mohammed C. Hafez. Let's all welcome Isa Mohammed, our first guest speaker.
Good morning to our distinguished school heads, respected teachers, and my fellow patricians. My name is Isa Mohammed Hafez, and I am a grade 2 student. It is an honor to be part of this collaboration, how to protect our environment and save endangered animals for a more sustainable community. The saying, children are our future, resonates deeply with us in the younger generations. Growing up understanding environmental challenges helps foster a love for nature. Studying in a school that values our ecosystems encourages us to be great stewards through simple acts like joining reduce, reuse, and recycle activities. It significantly impacts us. We learned that when wildlife becomes tangled in plastic waste, it can lead to injury or even death. By reducing waste, we're protecting land animals and marine life. These experiences help us develop empathy for our ecosystems and endangered animals. I'm proud of how St. Patrick's School molds us at an early age to care for nature. For example, when grocery shopping, we bring these habits home by choosing eco-friendly options like reusable and paper bags. My mom and I also visit wildlife sanctuaries that contribute to conservation rather than exploitation. This support extends to other spaces that protect nature, such as national parks and local green areas. By preventing litter, reducing waste, and supporting conservation, one of us can make a meaningful impact on the environment and help protect endangered species. I want to remind everyone that one of us, no matter how young, can make a difference by taking small steps whether at school, at home, or in our communities. We can protect our planet and help save endangered animals. Let's work together for a future where our environment and all its beautiful creatures are safe and thriving. Thank you for joining me in this mission to make a Thank you for joining me in this mission to create a more sustainable and compassionate world. We have the power to make a difference. Let's be the change. We can do this.
Wow, thank you very much, Mohammed, for that very powerful message to all of us. Thank you. So we begin our panel session with our dear participants from both the junior and the senior high school. Our first panelist, okay, senior high school. Kala ko thesis defense. so sorry. I thought it was a thesis defense. No? Okay. Our first panelist is the vice principal for the grade school. Let's all welcome Miss Shammer Kahinusayan.
Our greatest principal ever. Our great principal.
Good morning, kids. Good morning. For my question for everybody, what happens when there are few animals left in this world?
We won't survive.
We won't survive.
We won't survive.
So the question is,
What happens
what happens?
when there are few animals left in this world?
They will
Uh,
die.
raise hand if you want to answer.
They'll die. Me.
Come here. Come here. What will happen?
They'll die.
They will die down. What will happen to this world without animals?
We won't survive.
We won't survive. Very good. What else? From our gentleman here.
Everyone will starve. Other animals will also die.
Yes, other animal will also die. Or anyone else? Yes, Bridget. The one with the beautiful hair and beautiful face. We will not survive if there's no animal. Anyone else? Oh yes. Very active. Come here. This one.
We don't have enough food. We don't have enough food for eggs from chickens.
Okay, so we do not have enough food like eggs and chicken. Is that your favorite food? Yes.
Wow, thank you very much to our panelists, Ms. Shammer Kainasayan, and to the answers of our participants. We now move to our second speaker. Our second speaker is Rosette Madeline H. Castor from grade 1. Rosette?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rosette Madeline H. Castor, a grade 1 student who is given the chance to join in this collaboration activity to give to share ideas on how to protect our environment. And save endangered animals for a more sustainable community. In our present world, environmental problems. Both humans and animals are greatly affected. We work together to improve and resolve these environmental issues to have a better world in the future. As a student, I can help protect the environment by properly di- di- disposing my trash. These simple action can can protect from clogging drains, which, which would flow into the sea. Marine animals may suggest ingest the litter for food, leading to harm, injury, or even death. As a young person, I am planting trees in my backyard as well as in forests and mountains to help restore habitats for animals, some of which are endangered. A forest without trees, it's like an animal's home without shelter. And this could lead to their extinction. These are simple ways can help protect the environment and support the survival of endangered animals. Thank, thank you very much.
Thank you very much to our speaker number two. We now move to our. We would like to acknowledge the presence of our student affairs head, Mrs. Helen Lopez. Good morning, ma'am. Now we will now move to our second panelist. She is Mrs. Janet F. Kadapan, our school principal.
Hello, good morning. Okay. Have you listened to my Madeline? Yes. Okay, what was the issue? When forests are cut down and animals lost their homes, which can make them endangered. My question is, why do we need trees for animals or for birds and squirrels? What? They need a house. What else?
They need a home.
They need a home, like because because birds, most of them live under the trees. Okay, what else? Why do you think?
very much to our panelist number two, Mrs. Jan F. Kadapan, and to the answers of our preschool students. We now move to our third panelist. Our third panelist is Mr. Peter Cruz. He is our school administrator. A round of applause for Sir Peter.
How are you? Okay, so my question, how do you think trash in the water hurts the fish or animals? Okay, let's ask them first. Okay, anyone? If you throw your garbage, like in the river, what will happen? Okay, the fish will choke. Okay, good answer. Okay, the choking fish.
They could actually get stuck inside the plastic.
Oh, good. Yes.
And they will also and they will also die when they eat a little lots of garbage.
Yes. Like if the fish is contaminated and we eat the fish, what will happen to us? Okay. So we will die. No, there is medicine. Okay. Any more? Okay. Okay, this first. Okay, you first. Okay, for your turn. What's your name?
They will get sting.
Okay, they will get what? Sting. Correct. In other words, panis. Okay, what's your answer? Okay, now one more answer.
They will die because of they eating plastic.
Very good, very good. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sir Peter, our third panelist. And thank you to our preschool participants for answering the question. We will now hear our last speaker. Our last speaker is Ethan Dominic Ortiz from grade 2. Let's give Ethan a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ina Thomas Ortiz from grade 2 college. Thank you for giving me this chance to be part of this nature awareness program. Everyone has their important role in protecting the planet Earth, including living and non-living things. There's no act that is big or small, as all acts can contribute to saving the world. As a student, we can help in our own little ways, such as using non-plastic materials like eco bags and paper bags that we can reuse. We can also recycle materials like plastic bottles, papers, and containers instead of throwing them away. We can also reduce waste by going paperless so we can save our forests. Did you know you can use food waste as plant fertilizers? At home, I can save energy by turning off the electricity when not in use, not leaving my computer in standby mode, and using an electric fan instead of air conditioning at night. We can plant in our backyard even if we only have a small space. And we can help the environment in many ways, as plants improve air quality and provide food, water, shelter for animals and organisms. Another way is to reduce of eating meat and fish and choose organic foods. Eating organic foods are healthier because farmers use less chemicals to grow the food. We must save water by not letting the water run while brushing our teeth. Saving water keeps more water in all rivers and bays to maintain habitats for animals.
very much, Ethan. We have to do it now before it's too late. Okay? A round of applause for Ethan. Thank you very much, Ethan. And now we move to our last panelist. Our last panelist is, of course, our school president, Mrs. Sari E. Cruz.
Thank you, Dr. Gatana. Okay, congratulations to our speakers. I'm very impressed. Very good words that are very practical. No, we learned a lot from the three of them. Okay, as our last issue, it says small actions can make a big difference. Okay, so it means that there is a way for you to protect the environment and animals. Can I ask our preschoolers, do you have animals at home? Okay. No, you don't have animals? What animals do you have at home? What do you see at home?
My dog died because he did not eat.
Oh, the dog died, but you have a dog. What animal do you have?
Two dogs. With puppies. They gave birth to puppies.
Okay, what's the name of your dog?
Tina and Soya. And the first puppy's name Leon because it's a boy.
It's a boy. Who else has animals?
I haven't named them yet and then
Okay, what animal do you have at home? You, what animal?
two dogs and also a turtle.
A turtle. Okay, who else has a? Do you have an animal at home? No, you? What animal? Puppy. Puppy. You?
It's a girl.
Fish. You have fish? It's dying. Okay. 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 So my question is. Okay. It's okay. You know, life ends also. So my question, kids, what are the things you can do at home or in school to help animals? Okay? What are the things that you can do at home to help your animals? Okay, so again, let's hear your ideas.
Take care of them.
Okay, how do you take care of animals?
Feed them.
Very good. Okay, so you feed them. How do you take care of animals at home?
Feeding them, taking care of them, and brushing their fur, and also throwing out the trash for the fish because you don't want them to eat it.
Very good. Okay, what else? What else can you do for the animals? Okay, how can you help the animals at home? What can you do? Clean, you have to give them bath, no? Okay, you, how do you take care of the animals?
You have to feed them.
Yes, what do you feed your dog? I know you have a turtle. What do you feed your turtle? Turtle food. You can move up. Okay, what else? What else can you do?
We need to give them a bath.
A bath. To clean them.
Petting them. Petting them and hugging them.
Yes, loving them.
Time to wait kasi me and my brothers and sisters
Okay, so you have to feed your animals like you. And last, play with them. Feed. Okay, we have another answer. So you have to play with your animals. What else? Food and maybe take care. Thank you very much. So you give them food, you take care of them, you love them. Okay, like they are living animals just like us. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sari Cruz, for the question and to the answers of our preschool participants. And now, we will now proceed with the oath of environmental protection. I'd like to request our participants to stand up and do this one. Okay, participants, please stand up and do this one. So we will now Raise your right hand and repeat after the words of Muhammad. Muhammad will say the oath of environmental protection.
I promise to care for our earth. To protect the land, the water, and the earth. The air. I'll be kind to all animals, big and small. And do my best to protect them all. I will not waste and I will reuse. To help our earth, I'll choose to reduce. I'll plant trees and care for the seas. And protect endangered animals like birds and bees. With each step each day and each little deed. I will protect our earth and help it be freed. From pollution, harm, and careless ways. I'll work hard for a better, brighter future always. This is my promise. Strong and true. To protect our planet in all that I do.
Wow, thank you very much to our speakers and our participants. And now we will now proceed with the awarding ceremony. Now we will now be giving the certificates to our speakers, to our three speakers first, Ethan, Isa. We'd like to request our um, President Council to award the certificate of recognition um, to Isa Mohammed Hafez as our guest speaker for our preschool forum. Next, we have Rosette Madeline H. Castro. And we have Ethan Dominic Ortiz. Okay, we'll have a picture. And now we will now give the certificate of recognition to our participants. We have Kael Mateo Fortun. Kael. Leona Adrian. Gillian. Elijah Gray Yalo. Rafael Dominic Mamaman. And Christine Daniel Gil. Christine Daniel. Bridget Adeline Sorigas. Antoinette Brie Ronquillo. And Charles Emmanuel Caras. Okay, so we will now Astrid Mavis Davila. Okay, we'll take a picture all together.
children. Ma'am Summer, nawawala ka po. Okay, one more. Okay.
Okay, so in closing, we'd like to extend our heartfelt thanks to each of you for being here today. To our speakers, panelists, thank you for your time, wisdom, and passion. A special thank you, of course, to the parents, to our teachers, and most importantly, our young learners for their enthusiasm and participation. So until then, maraming salamat. Thank you very much, everyone.